To the executive governor of Plateau State, Mr. Mutwang, I just want to tell you a piece of my mind, right? You are a disgrace and a shame and an embarrassment to humanity. You are a big disgrace and you are shameless. Hours ago, the Nigerian Story posted this. The Plateau State government has launched an investigation into the alleged poisoning of 36 cows in the state. The government also calls for a calm in the state. Now, let's go back to what happened 3 days ago. 3 days ago, the governor said this. He said, every community must defend itself. Plateau State governor says after mass buying. After mass buying. After a lot of people lost their life because of the attack on the Plateau recently. This is what the governor could say. That the people should defend itself. They did not launch any investigation whatsoever to make sure that the people that committed these atrocities, these evil acts, to make sure that the victim of this attack get justice. No investigation, nothing is being done so far. But cow buy. You want to launch an investigation for animals where enter people farmland, go chop their crops. So let me ask you a question now, Mr. Caleb, governor of Plateau State. So let's say you go do the investigation now. Then you now find out that these people went to the land of Mr. Panshak. They went to the land of Mr. Panshak and they ate the crop of Mr. Panshak. All this cow will come by. So you now go and carry Mr. Panshak and arrest him and detain him. Can't you see that you are shameless? Can't you see that you are shameless? So you can launch an investigation for animals, but you cannot launch an investigation for human beings, people's father, mother, children. I have pictures of children. You know if you launch that, you know if you launch investigation to make sure, say, okay, all these herdsmen where carry out this attack, these terrorists, these bandits, you cannot bring them to book. But you won't go carry innocent farmer now. I'm not surprised. This is Nigeria. Not be so one man for Benue State, out of self-defense. Neither herdsmen attack him for a farm. You use self-defense by the person they arrest him. So Supreme Court go give judgments. I'm not surprised. I have a question, sir, for this governor. What are you scared of? It looks like you are so scared of this headsmen and all these things. You are the governor of the state. You are the president of that state. What is scaring you? And to be honest, it looks like a lot of these people are scared, especially the governors in the northern area and in the middle belt. Because I see one video of Autumn recently, and what he was saying in the video, I was like, wait a minute, what's going on? What do you carry give the people? May they defend themselves? Did you give them guns? At least give them guns, because these headsmen, they get guns. I don't know where they get them from. I see another picture where they post yesterday for Twitter. The guys, they hold gun. Headsmen, they hold gun. They did bike inside town for Benue State. Who give them gun? Who else? The government. You say when they defend themselves with what? What are your people going to defend themselves with? I want to even ask you. So people carry gun, may they use knife. People who carry gun come. People where they burn houses, where they come in large number. Make women and children, may they carry knife, they attack them. Farmers, poor farmers. You are shameless. You are shameless. For the government house to even post this news, you are shameless. I regret the day when I even meet you. I regret the day when I meet you when my hand even touch your hand. I regret it. I swear to God, I regret it. If this is how you reason, this is how you think, no. It's an embarrassment. You are an embarrassment to humanity. Comparing the life of country, no, you are an embarrassment and it's a disgrace. To the people of Jos, I beg, Mona, they careful. Nobody stands with you now. Don't you say when a government protect you? No, they protect you. Nobody stands with you. Anything you want to do it. Nobody stands with you. To protect your life, do it. To protect your farmlands, do it. The government are not with you. I'm on no election they come again. So all those people where they carry campaign, I know so now they quick forget. Next thing now I don't go carry campaign. Poster. I know they tell you vote or no vote. But think.
Why is cow life more important than human being life in Nigeria? Why is it that a lot of people has been unalived in villages and the government will do nothing, and immediately cow is being unalived? That is when full investigation will start. Let me explain. I know most of you must have seen all those henchmen moving around with cow and all of that. And most of you would think that those henchmen, those abuki, they are the owners of those cows. The truth is that those Fulani people are not the owners of those cows. Those cows belong to your senators. Those cows belong to your politicians, your top politicians. In my own experience, I don't know, I should have recorded that video, but then I met a Fulani man with plenty cow somewhere around Abuja. And it was during Christmas period. So I asked the guy that, how far? If you buy one cow, if you sell one for me, he said, in his own trying to communicate to me, he said, no fee sell them. I said, why? He said, now Oga get them. As come as I said, who be the Oga? The guy said, Oga for power. So it was now another person within that understand Hausa, that now use the Hausa language, as the guy say, who be the. So the interpreter now told me that they said he's one of the senators that own the car. That in fact, he's not the only one that helped the senator rear cows and all that. So it turns out that in my investigation, I started asking around. I've not realized that those Fulani headsmen moving around with those cows, the cow is not actually their own. Those cows belong to your top politicians. It belongs to them. So that is why anything that happened to those cows, they take it serious from the top. They don't really value your life, because if not, tell me what happened in Plateau State. At least 59 or 56 people, more than that, was unalived in the middle of the night. The government they did not carry out full-scale investigation. But then the next day, at least 30-something cows were poisoned in the farm. Not that they put poison and give the cow to chop. Those people poisoned their farm, and those cows came into the farm and ate that poison in the farm, meaning that the cow meaning that they intentionally brought those cows to destroy those people's farm. And the process of trying to destroy their farm, they ate the poison, kept on the farm leaf, and they died. Now the Plateau State government want to go into full-scale investigation to know who are those people who poison and kill cows. Do you see? Is it adding up to you now? Is it adding up? This is why they prioritize the life of the cow. They are trying to protect their business against the life of the Nigerian citizen. Anything that happens to that cow, they take it so serious. So those Fulani people you are seeing, most of them are contractors. They pay them to take care of those cows. That is why those guys have full confidence to go anywhere, because they know that the lawmakers are behind them. They know that your governors are backing them. Because if not, tell me why it is difficult to ban them from moving around the whole country with cow. Tell me why a whole FCT you will see cow at the airport. Tell me why in Abuja, Federal Capital Territory, you will see cow in central area. Tell me, if not, that they are the owners of those cows. Anyway, I don't say make I tell you this in case you've been wondering why they place more priority on cow than your life. This is it. Sometimes trying to defend your country, as a Nigerian, trying to defend Nigeria outside is kind of difficult, because what the smaller countries you believe, we used to hear about doing, and your country cannot even do it. It's so disappointing and painful. Okay, let me explain.
If you're a cattle owner and you have cattle and your cattle stray and they're coming into the domain of KMA, be rest assured that from the 1st of May, those cattle will be killed and be given to the Kumasi Central Prison for feeding. Especially the areas from the airport leading up to Menchia. I cannot sit here and let visitors get to this beautiful airport, and when they're driving to Menchia, all that they encounter is feces from cattle. This is unacceptable.
So recently, the Ghanaian mayor of Kumasi in Ghana, recently banned people from all those henchmen moving around with cow. He recently banned that he no one see anybody move around with cow around Kumasi again. Do you know that in Nigeria, there is at least 60 to 70% chance that if you enter Abuja, the Federal Capital Territory of Nigeria, from the airport to the city gate, there is 70% chance that you will see cow on the road. In fact, there is 50% chance that you will see cow crossing express that you people need to wait for that cow to pass. I'm telling you the truth. There is 50% chance that you will see cow on the express, and there is 70% chance that you will see cow at the airport. That is how bad it is. That in a city central capital territory of Nigeria, the supposed giant of Africa. Look at Ghana. Ghana don't talk ban, and we don't want to see cow for road. But our president mouth is so heavy. It be like who carry Oluma rock for mouth. He cannot say that. Our security agencies are scared of Fulani henchmen. What are they scared of? Wait, what are they not telling us? What? Imagine driving in Abuja. Traffic there, everybody stopped. What are you waiting for? We're waiting for cow to pass. Anyway, I just say, let me tell you now what in Ghana they do. In Ghana, where the yap, our junior brothers will take plate and them and Siam, and we are still claiming to be giant of Africa. And cow day, our city central, our Federal Capital Territory, cow day.
Yeah, Governor Mutfwang, the executive governor of Plateau State, this is a message for you. I listened intently to your broadcast to the people of Plateau State with regard to the recent strategic unalivings of people in strategic areas of the state. And I must say thank you for at least making a broadcast that puts you as a concerned governor. But having listened to the content of your broadcast, I fail to feel you have captured the essence of the problems that challenges the people of Plateau State. I fail to see whether you are abreast with the reality that there is a deliberate attempt to capture the state by systematically taking out the outskirts while graduating to the center. And I also couldn't fail to notice that your address was more of a diplomacy than showing the culprits of this dastard act that government is unhappy with them and government will take drastic measure to ensure the end of these things, of these unalivings. I am not from Plateau State. I am from Delta State, a proud Urobo man. But I found myself in Plateau State somewhere around 2000. I was traveling and I got stuck. The vehicle got stopped in, what's that place? Oh my goodness. Somewhere before I went to Plateau State. And the vehicle had issues. And before they finished fixing the vehicle and we continued the journey, we arrived at Plateau sometime around 9. And the driver said he can't continue again. If any of us can wait till daybreak, he will continue. If you can't, he will give you the balance of your money. I was one of those who said, give me the balance of my money. So I went to somewhere in Tudwada today. I cannot still remember the hotel today, and I lodged there. When I lodged, I saw some young men of Plateau indigenes. They welcomed me, we chatted, and they said from there we went to a club they call Echoes Night Club. We danced, and around 4 or 5 we come up, we saw ladies machine, they took me out. The state was peaceful, was quiet. You could walk anywhere. Christians could go to Muslim area. Muslims could come to Christian area. The state was good, was lovely, was fine. And the next day, when it was about time to leave, I decided, hey, why am I leaving this state when this state is very nice? The point of this story is that I fell in love with the state that morning. And I've since been in this state 24 years after. 24 years after, I'm married with 2 kids. And my children don't claim the fact that because they are born here, this is their state. They have a state, they are from Delta State, they are from Ethiopian East Local Government, and I am their father, they bear my name. But that is not to say that they cannot enjoy the spoils that these states have. We come from another state to this state. And while we are here, we seek out opportunities that will better our life, while bettering the people in Plateau State that we can also better. Now, here are some people who may have also received the same hospitality that I have received. But rather than appreciate this hospitality, they have taken those who gave them this hospitality and therefore, in order to repay them, they are saying that they are more Plateau than the people that they met in Plateau, and therefore they want what they have, their land. So as a governor of Plateau State, I think your broadcast should be more direct, should be more, yes, for trying to be politically correct, I would say diplomatic, but these people are not diplomatic in their approach to unleashing this mayhem on the peace-loving people of Plateau State. So if they are resolved in the extent to which we see on the videos that are revealed to us, government should tell them that they are prepared to give them one eye for one eye. I do not think the state of the nation and insecurity requires this diplomatic approach. If other tribes can be in Plateau State and live peacefully while adhering to the laws of the land, any other tribe should also be compelled to abide and adhere to the laws of the land. I came from another state with no money, but I didn't go to the bush. I walked and got money to rent my first 1-room apartment. Walked and bought my first 14-inch television, bought my first rug. Then from there, I moved to a 2-bedroom flat, then a 3-bedroom flat. I worked for everything, feeling that I owe myself the duty to love what is good in life, not from the bush. So when people carry their primitive lifestyle and say that, look, the people in Rome must abide by the cultures they bring outside, negating the saying that says that when you are in Rome, behave like the Romans, I think government should stand firm to say that it's a no. If you're in Plateau, behave like the Plateau. If you're in Plateau, follow the laws of the Plateau. If you're in Plateau, if you can't stand by the laws of Plateau, please leave.
Okay, my people, thank you for watching this amazing video, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn up your notification bell so you won't miss my future coming video. Thanks, and I love you all.